nationwide engages in illegal activities against people who believe they can get away with doing these things too. Now, why do they believe they can get away with doing these things? You try to turn in a bad officer, all they got to do is assault you and pretend like you did something you didn't, and next thing you know, you're being assaulted for the rest of your life. You're being prevented from going to the police for the rest of your life. You're being made a permanent victim for the rest of your life. Not allowed to speak up. Ever. And I don't understand it. I don't understand why there's so much hatred and malice in this country. Wait. Yes, I do. I've lived enough of this abuse to know exactly why people are angry. Of course, I get treated like I'm crazy when I say something. Why aren't these other people who are victimized by the very same individuals, why aren't they crazy for saying the exact same thing? Why am I charged so much for speaking out against these predators when other people are paid so much for speaking out? It comes down to having help. It comes down to not having to do it alone. How many people claim that they had no idea how to speak up, or they just wanted to talk over me so they didn't know nothing, but still wanted to call me friend, still wanted to call me when something happened with them? Well, there are no good people left. There's a lot of messed up situations right now with people that I just simply cannot trust. And they show me that they can't be trusted by talking over me, showing me that I don't matter, that what I'm going through doesn't matter. That if I go to somebody for help 100% of the time, I'm just going to be victimized for it. Because even though people may have good intentions, they don't listen worth a shit. And then, of course, you blame those people, don't you? Who's the easiest to railroad, the predator or the victim? The victim. I don't have PTSD from my predators on the streets. I have PTSD from my friends and the police. Hospitals. People we're supposed to go to and were abused. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. On the bright side, at least I speak up. A lot of people only speak up when it happens to them. Well, that's what exposes them as cowards. So there's a lot of people who said that they cared, claimed that they cared, but in the end, they didn't. It was all about getting what they wanted. The things that most of you have basic right out of high school. A lot of us out here didn't have that. We had the system growing up, and then we got dumped off when we turned 18 on the streets with jack shit. You want to pretend like people out here chose it. No, 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 no. That starts fucking up your credit here in America right away. Lack of a place to rent, lack of any money to rent a place, lack of an ID to get a fucking job, and people want to tell you to get a job. Well, why don't you just get into a place? Why don't you just get into a place? Hey, you know what? When somebody fucking victimizes us, there's a short amount of time to fucking turn it in. And that's what we need to focus on when people out here are being fucking victimized. Not, hey, why don't you try to get into housing? Why don't you try to get into some place that's going to cost you $1,000 a month to run around and do everything they require, man? Yeah, totally. You can totally do that on nothing. Man, intelligent fucking people. There's all them fake folks that all they wanted to do is go pick it. Go pick it. Why don't you go in with the actual victims and try to fucking affect some actual goddamn change? Because you're pussies. That's what it comes down to. You don't fucking care. You care about the attention. You hope you'll be on the nightly news. But you don't give two shits about the actual goddamn victims. Oh yeah, God bless America and all that bullshit.